Now we're live.
Yeah, because I haven't gotten the pero sit up straight, nigga.
We're live.
We are live?
Yeah, we're live. No one's on yet though.
Oh man. Well, that's what I'm waiting for. All
Oh,
right. I can see
Guys,
us.
welcome to episode 6 via Futsal. What's up, Jeff? How we doing out there?
All good, Jules. Everything is great. Miraculously, I still have hair. Last night, decided to want to
You know
give
what?
myself a buzz.
It looks pretty good.
I know, man. Jeffrey's Barbershop opening up.
There you go.
Governor Cuomo's
You
allowing
learn.
us to.
Hey, you learn a lot of things when you're stuck at home and you got to do things on your own.
I know, right? I mean, look at us. We're doing lives. I never thought that we would be actually end up doing lives. So,
Yeah.
I mean, here we are.
Well, for those who know, we got a special guest coming on in a few. But before we get on to that, we actually have some things coming up this week. We're actually launching a project that we've been working on. It's called Project Soul. And it'll be on Monday, the first video. I'm sure some of you already saw some of the slides, what we got coming up. So make sure you tune in for that.
Yeah, so pretty much Project Soul is it's a 3-stage series. Each stage is comprised of 5 weeks, and we're going to be doing some mixing it up with stationary moves, directional movement, and creativity. And then the best part of it all, you guys get to go against that guy right there. Am I pointing the right direction? Yeah. Coach Julian, for challenges.
Yep, let's see. I'm going to set up a few hard records to beat. So let's see who can compete, who can get close, who can beat me. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and the best part of it all is we'll have a leaderboard. And if you are at the top of the leaderboard with the most points by the end of the 5 weeks, you're going to get a prize from us.
Yes,
So
sir.
those are
Yes,
gonna be-
sir. So it's something you get to look forward to, and it's something you work for. So you have
Yeah,
a few weeks to get it going.
yeah. So it should be fun.
Yep.
What time is it in Allie's in Seattle? So that's why we decided on this time.
Yeah, it'd be 3:30 over there. So it's a 3-hour difference.
3:30 over there. So
Yeah.
so how's quarantine for you, Jules?
Good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least the weather's getting better. And that helps me to get out the house a little, go for some jogs. Hopefully get in some ball work soon. And yeah, how about you, man? How's it going?
All good, man. With you doing these videos and us trying to get everybody on, and it's pretty awesome. So I can't wait to get Allie on. And yeah, she's from Northport, yeah?
Yeah, she's from Northport, Long Island. Born and raised in Long Island. And she's been everywhere, so she's top notch, and I'm sure a lot of you know that. And we're looking forward to hear what she has to say about futsal and how it helped her game.
Yeah, so for those of you that got to see a little bit of what we were posting throughout these last couple of days, we posted up a video of La Blanquita, which in Spanish means the little white girl. In a good sense. And so it was a pretty cool story, pretty cool cartoon story that she was able to share with the whole world. And it's cool that someone like her, of her stature, is able to appreciate futsal the way that we do it.
Yeah. And we'll probably get into more detail about those leagues when she gets on, because there's a few cool things that she's gonna share with us about those leagues. A lot of things that we don't know about these leagues, and a lot of people don't know that there's actually, these underground leagues that go on in New York, and she actually played a part in them, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I guess if we piggyback towards our last episode where we talked about, I think Tony was talking about futsal being played in the 1960s in Brooklyn.
Right.
Like that's pretty awesome. So the fact that Allie actually got to play into one of those underground leagues is pretty lit. So,
yeah. Let's see who we got on real quick. We have a lot of people on right now, actually. Shout out to everybody who's on, and thanks for the support.
Yeah, let's give them some shout outs. So we got Danny Cadena over from Training Like a Pro up in Westchester. Very cool guy, ex-teammate of mine. And now he has his own company out there in Westchester and Sleepy Hollow. He's from Sleepy Hollow. We have Apex Football with my little brother David that he's on. So, best trainer in Westchester. That kid, he works so hard.
That's good.
I don't know who else. Who else do we have, Jules?
We have Russ. He's actually from the Maryland area. He plays on the national team with me. Shout out to Russ. Rafa is on. Rafael. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah.
From Brazil.
Rafa's a cool dude, bro. Rafa's part of the ESF crew that we're all part of.
Oh, yeah. We have a bunch. That's actually ESF is actually Allie comes to play ESF as well.
Yeah, man. So
she comes to.
For those of you that don't know, in the Long Island area, we have a crew called the ESF crew. We play pretty much as we can when things are back to normal up in Westbury, and it's crazy ballers. So it's pretty cool. I see that we have also Lily. So Lily is part of my Med Oval team, 2007 girls.
Nice.
So, and I think most of the 2007 girls are on. So shout out to all the Med Oval 2007 girls.
I hope they're going to be doing the challenge come Monday, right?
Oh, yeah, they definitely are. It's a requirement.
Nice. I like that, coach. Get them girls to work.
Yeah, you gotta get them going. Let's see if Allie ever is around. Who else do we have on? Oh, we got Ethan Benoon, baller, Argentinian kid. So, guys, if you guys have any questions, it's on our tab below.
Right, yeah.
We won't promise that we'll get to all of them. We're just gonna be honest, because Allie is pressed on time, and but we'll try to get as much as we can.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have any questions, just put them down. We'll try to get to as many as we can, depending on how much time she has, and yeah. So put them down below. If you just want to say hi, give a wave.
Yeah.
And we're just.
One of the cool things that we encountered was that a lot of Allie fans were actually. So we posted them.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was pretty awesome. That was really nice of her. It's pretty cool.
That's gonna become a trend now, huh? Having different types of masks.
Probably. Yeah, I already see a whole bunch of players, especially our players, with Real Madrid masks, Barcelona masks.
Right.
It's a new industry, bro.
Yeah, man.
New industry.
And it looks cool. It looks cool, and it keeps you safe. So why not?
Are you wearing gloves when you go out?
Yeah, I wear a mask and gloves.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you?
I wear the mask.
No gloves.
No gloves.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel weird about the gloves. But anyways, we digress.
We're just waiting for Allie to come on. Hopefully she'll be.
She's around.
Hopefully she'll be on soon.
Uriel is on. A little bit more shout outs.
Uriel, what's up, buddy?
Remembers you.
Yeah, of course.
So some people, to keep you guys up to date on some of the futsal stuff that's going on. I don't know if Coach Jules and I week, um, and that's going on YouTube. It's made by Team Cabeza, and they were definitely been some amazing sessions throughout the whole week. We got to speak to the Brazilian under 20 national coach. Yesterday, the Barcelona Bees coach was on. That was pretty awesome. And, um, a lot of the futsal companies here in the States are actually taking part of it. So more than 2,000 coaches have actually been on this conference. And so it's pretty cool. So for those of you that are looking up like coaching and want to take it up, definitely check out that conference.
All right, we got Allie. Let me just send her the invite.
Oh boy, drum roll please. That we've all been waiting for, guys.
She should be on any minute. Yeah, Allie.
Yo! Hold
We
on.
got her. We got her. We found her.
I found you.
Yeah, she found us actually.
Had us scared, huh?
What? I would never.
Nah, I'm kidding.
She's in Seattle. She's in Seattle.
Seattle, yeah, Seattle. How's Seattle?
It's amazing. How are you guys? How's New York? You staying safe?
Yeah. Snow today.
Really? It was beautiful. It was so hot today.
Yeah, the weather's a little weird. It's on and off. It was sunny, it was snowing, then it's cold, then it's warm.
Well, it's perfect to play indoors.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is why
if anything's open.
Can you hear Jeff good?
Yeah, I hear both of you perfectly.
Perfect.
So hello to my
how's quarantine life treating you, Allie?
It's good. I feel like I've been in preseason for like forever, so that's the only thing that's a little frustrating. So I just want to play games. I miss playing games. I miss being with like my team and stuff. But I also really enjoy the individual time to be able to like work on things that I want to work on, that I need to work on, and things that I need to do for my national team and as well as for my club team.
Right. Any word on when it's going to start up again? Any news on that? Nothing yet.
So we're kind of just playing it by ear. Like I feel like almost kind of everyone is, but the goal is right now there's some teams, depending on what state you live in, some teams are able to be using the team facilities and have like individual stuff with a coach. So for a while we haven't even had anything with any coach. So that's been a bummer, especially for us. We have a brand new coach this year. But they're leaning towards June, in the middle of June or June for it to start. It just depends on how everything progresses. The more the people like continue to stay inside or continue to just practice just really good habits and take care of themselves, I think that will benefit everyone.
Right. So yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously we know who Allie Long is, and I know all the girls know who you are, but we definitely want to get a little bit more of a background of who is Allie Long, and just talk a little bit about yourself and where you come from.
So I just saw someone say I'm from Northport. Shout out Northport.
Out.
Yeah, so I'm from Long Island, and I actually met both of you guys through my husband, Bati, I met Jules, I feel like, when I met Bati the very first time, or maybe not the first time, but around then. So I've known both of you guys for a really long time, and I've kind of just been watching them play futsal for forever, and finally at some point I was allowed to jump in, and ever since then I've kind of been tagging along and trying to play with all the guys because you guys are so good. But no, I play with the U.S. Women's National Team, and I was on Portland Thorns for 5 years. Love Portland. Now I'm at the rival OL Reign. We were Seattle, but we got new owners from Leon, so we're OL Reign. And so, yeah, I've some more goals to achieve, and I'm still just hungry. So I'm excited for the future and everything that when everything resumes to just get back to playing and stuff.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Like we all can't wait to get back to the field. We can't wait to watch you again. So obviously the main topic we have is obviously futsal, right? And I know you appreciate the sport. You know, we've played it together in different leagues, with Bati, with a bunch of the guys. So a few questions we wanted to ask you to get, you know, your thoughts on the sport and all that stuff. But before we actually get there, what teams did you grow up playing in New York?
So I started playing for my club team. I think I played a year or two up in Northport for Northport Cow Harbor Mustangs. Woo! And then I went to Albertson Express, and Paul Riley, who is a coach in the NWSL, that was his club, and I'm pretty sure they just sold it to Sousa. I have to see what's up with that, but so those are the two main clubs. And then I went to college. I went to Penn State, and then I transferred to North Carolina towards the end of for the last 2 years. True.
Nice. Question about those teams. Those teams growing up, did any of them have futsal as part of their program, or they didn't have it?
Actually, North Carolina, in our spring season, we would play futsal, I think 2 times a week. We'd be in teams of 5, and that was our spring training games pretty much. That's what we do throughout the entire spring. And it was, not only was it like so fun, but it was just such a good way to develop when we were in college. And I know Anson Dorrance, who's been the head coach of North Carolina forever, he's a huge fan of futsal, and I think he uses my story so much, just of how much I've played, to really grow and to play with the U.S. Women's National Team.
Right.
Yeah. And with that being said, you know, one of the things that, you know, we wanted to know as well is, you know, what is your favorite aspect of the game of futsal? You know, what makes you like it so much?
I think because soccer is such a sport that you need to be in situations to learn, and if you want to play faster, you could train at the wall or with a partner all you want, but until you have real pressure on you, you're never really gonna grow like you would if you were playing. So I think just the fact that it challenges me to think quicker, that it's in tight spaces, and I'm always having to solve something. I'm always having to, whether it's defensively or offensively, and there's so much transition that you really need to be focused all the time, and be aware of your surroundings all the time. And I think that I have way less time than I ever do when I'm playing futsal than when I do any team I've ever been on. So especially with the guys that are really, really good. Obviously, it depends on different leagues, but when I play with you guys treat me like a dude, and I'm playing just as fast as I have to play just as fast with you guys.
Right. That actually brings me to a funny story. Well, actually, it's actually a cool story. So when I met Allie through Bati, we used to play at a gym. We had a mutual friend, and we used to go at nighttime. I'm sure you remember this, Allie. And then,
of course.
And then we would go in around, our friend would close that gym around, I'd say 9:30. So we'd probably start playing around 10. And we would play futsal for 4 hours straight. So 2 in the morning.
Yep.
We had the whole field to ourselves. And that's really when we kind of first met, actually.
Yeah. That's when I really first started playing with you guys a lot. That was yeah.
And then I also remember that you just mentioned about the wall. For those watching, Allie used to show up earlier than everyone. She used to get into the racquetball court. I still remember with her headphones on and started knocking the ball against the wall. You remember that?
Yep, I
Yeah.
do.
So for those watching, to get to where she's at, it doesn't come right away. She's put in that work, on and off the field. She's played with us. She's played, she's done what she has to do to get to where she's at.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of young viewers that we have right now, then you really need to understand, the fact that it's not just I'm showing up to play. It's you need
Yeah.
to try to better yourself every single time, and what better example than you, Allie, of being able to, from starting from where you are, from going to the national team to not getting picked, to then working hard to get picked, to then staying there, to then trying to get playing time. I think that's something that people see just you winning, but they don't really see all the behind the scenes work that you've done. So
For
if
sure.
that's something that you can talk to our viewers about.
Yeah. I think that one of the biggest things about like success is that no one sees. I remember when I made the Olympic team and I was like starting one of the first games um and like a reporter asked me, said something like skyrocketed success, like I came out of nowhere kind of, and I was like, are you kidding me? This took forever to like get to this point, and I've worked so hard, and maybe you see me on the world stage right now, but like behind the scenes it took forever, and I didn't know if it was ever going to happen at some point, because I was always just like training and like working hard and working on different aspects of the game. But I also, a year before that, got cut from the World Cup team in 2015. So it's always been, I think the biggest lesson that I can give or tell anyone that's watching right now is that you're going to fail and coaches are going to tell you you're not good enough. And I think that you can either take that and you could cry and you could hate the game and hate the coach and hate whoever said that and think the worst about yourself, or you can take it and see where they're coming from, understand, and just do whatever you can in every aspect of the game to work harder and to prove them wrong when you do get an opportunity. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I can be really proud of myself looking back on every aspect throughout my career thus far, and even right now having to prove myself to my new national team coach, who didn't bring me to qualifiers, and he was my coach on my club team. And so I just have to prove him wrong, and I love that he holds me to the highest standard I've ever been held to. But I know that he's pushing me to be my best, and I love that. And I think that it takes a little while to love it. You have to learn to love it. But if a coach ever tells you that you're not good enough or you can't do something, I don't think that should ever be a defining moment in your career for the negative. It should be what you do with that and proving them wrong, and pretty much working as hard as you can to do whatever you have to do to show them what they said, that either you worked on it or they were wrong in the first place.
Right. 100%. 100%. So, with your success, right? Do you feel futsal played a little part in that, from you jumping to, let's say the amateur level to the professional level, or from, your professional club team to the national team? Do you think futsal played a little bit of a role there in helping you?
Yeah, 100%. I think that one of my main things, that I think one of my goals before the 2015 World Cup, or maybe it was after I got cut, my goal was to just play faster than anyone, to see the game faster, to read the game faster, and be able to play at that speed. And I always admire how fast guys see the play, and they move off the ball, and it's not just one person doing it all. And I think that that was something that drew me to wanting to play with you guys so much. I was so like blown away by how good you guys were and how good you were with the small ball. So I think that futsal was probably the most important thing that I added to my game in every offseason. And I think it's something that you guys have allowed, like, let me play with you guys kind of, and like welcome me into it. And I think that previously, like, no other girl has that availability, especially in the leagues that we play in and how hard those guys go, and the leagues
Yeah.
that are for money and stuff. I don't think another girl would even have that opportunity to do that, let alone would even want to play, because they would be scared to get hurt. So I think futsal has been probably the biggest difference between me just being on my club team to me making the U.S. Women's national team, and being a part of that and winning the World Cup and everything. I think that when the past year I didn't have, or I got injured in 2018, I wasn't able to play futsal as much in that off season, and I felt it when I came back. It took me a little while to like get back speed of play and how I wanted to be, and I think that that's such a huge reason and why I love coming back to New York in the off season.
Yeah. And we got to get you back here soon so we can ball again, man.
Yeah, it's my fave. I love playing with you guys. You guys are so good, and I always appreciate how hard you guys go on me. You never just let me have the ball. I always have pressure, but I love that, and that's what has also made me better, because I played with guys before, even in like pickup, and when I get the ball, they're like, "Oh, I don't want to tackle her," or they back up, or they just like let me have the time and space because I'm a girl, and I hate that. I think that that's a waste of my time, and so I have appreciated that you guys, especially Bati, will come full tackle on me at all times.
And
I mean, that was the first thing that Bati told us, like when we you started somewhere else. Like, yo, don't take that, just go ham on them. Like, all right, cool. All right.
Yeah, of course he did.
So one of the things that also that we were asked is that, and I think is a cool question. Knowing what you know now, what would you tell young Allie? And would you tell her to play futsal?
Yeah, I wish that I remember playing indoor soccer, like in the winters when my club team couldn't go outside, we'd be inside, but it was nothing like futsal and the way futsal has developed now. And so if I could go back and be in futsal from right when I was young, as like when I first started playing, in my whole development career, part of my career, even if it was just like a game a weekend or just something, I 100% would recommend that. And whenever I do have kids, I will make sure that they are playing futsal at a young age, just because of how much it develops you as a player. And I think when you're older, you can develop and you can work as hard as you want, and as hard as you can. And I do think that you can get better at an older age, but when you're younger age and you're learning everything, that's the best time to do it. So I think that when I was younger, for sure, I would be in futsal. And I think it's really cool what you guys are doing. And I think that futsal is starting to get bigger and bigger. And, I think it's such an important part of development. And I don't even think that if you're on a club team and you think you have practice every day and you think you're doing enough, like, you're not. There's someone else out there that's doing something more, that's playing futsal, that's, on a team in futsal. And I don't even think if your coach on your club, sorry, I'm kind of going on a rant here. If your coach doesn't, I know a lot of teams, like, coaches don't let your players be on another team of a tournament or something. And I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I think that coaches should, if they can be in a futsal league, if they can go and train and do futsal with another coach, with another club, with in another state, then they should do whatever that player needs to do to be the best player that they can be. Because I just think it's so important. And I would tell myself, never, the first time a coach tells you that, oh, you're not going to make it or you're not good enough, I think that that's always the worst time, because you don't really know, you think it's the end of the world. So I would say to learn to take your failures, those with like a more positive attitude, and knowing that you need failures, you need to know what you did wrong or what's not working for you to be able to know what success is. And then when you get that success, it feels so like you earned it, and it's so much better.
Yeah, 100%. Take that negative, put it into a positive, and work at it. That's couldn't have said it any better. Finally, I mean, we don't want to keep you too long, But yeah, that's the idea we have. We have the idea of implementing futsal, into soccer nowadays, especially at the youngest age.
Mm-hmm.
Even play both sports, play futsal and soccer at the same time, because I think they both go hand in hand, especially at the younger ages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a really good point. That I think that when I was playing I think the most amount of games I would play in a week when I was in New York was maybe 7, or even maybe times there were more that week. But I was always just trying to play as many games as I can. But that was also part of my training. So I would do in the mornings, I would do where I had space, I would hit longer balls. I would do long range shooting. I would make sure I was like doing my fitness and everything that I needed to for bigger soccer, just because my like I was getting ready for a camp or my season where I'm playing in a big field. And I know a lot of criticism will say that futsal isn't I don't play futsal in games, so why should I do futsal? But if you look at futsal, that every time you're playing futsal, there's an exact replica on a big field in every situation. Anytime someone has a ball, you're trying to solve something. It's a 2v1, it's a 1v2, it's whatever it is. But I think that combining the longer range shots, the whatever you need to do. I'm a midfielder. I need to switch the point of attack. So I was always doing bigger things, complementing with the futsal that I think was like the best possible combination to grow as a player and be the best player that I can be. And I'm still achieving and trying to do that. Still working hard.
Yeah, you were actually talking about something about like the 2v1s, 1v1s, and actually now that we're winding down, going through a little bit of the comments that have been put up. Charlotte Abale from Flora Park asked, being that you played futsal, what's your favorite 1v1 move?
Ooh.
Good one.
Jules does it all the time, I feel like. The Iniesta, where I literally just like, what do you guys call that when you're training? Like the
It's called the
right?
croqueta.
Croqueta. Yeah, that's my favorite one. I call it the Iniesta.
Yeah. Shout out to Damian Lillard, who's on. And
my boy Dame,
who's on. Shout out to them.
Everybody on, huh?
Yeah.
Give us a follow.
Actually, listen to Dame's rap album. He's fire.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
There's a Northport fan. Her name is Kayleen.
Hi, Kayleen.
Asking, what was your first number?
Number 9, just like Mia Hamm. And my mom was number 9 when she played, so I was 9.
Nice.
Fun fact.
She had a Northport mask on when she sent us a picture. So that
really?
It's pretty awesome. We put it on our story, and I love that. Allie Longcamp.
Oh, I think I sent her a message, or I like put hearts on it. I sent her a message back. I just saw that. You're right. Shout out.
Super cute.
That was pretty cool. So yeah, Allie, we don't want to keep you too long. I know you got Modern Warfare maybe later on today or tomorrow. Make sure you follow her on Twitch.
Oh yeah, Twitch.
Yeah. If you want to,
I'm playing Call of Duty with actually I have to ask Dame what he's doing. I'm playing with the rapper ASAP for.
You've been winning FIFA tournaments, Modern Warfare tournaments. You're just all over the place.
Yeah, honestly, now that I am so Twitch is now streaming the NWSL when we get back to playing, and so everyone's been asking me to stream and to game and do this, and then finally once we were quarantined, and I usually train and then game, and I'm playing, and I'm doing a lot for charity. So today I'm raising money for Feeding America, I think, and then next week I'm doing something for Doctors Without Borders. So a lot of stuff is for charity, but yeah, follow me on Twitch. My Twitch name is Allie_Long.
Sick. Follow her. Make sure you follow.
Yeah, and I guess before we leave, my niece would kill me if I don't do this. Michelle and Melanie, shout out to you guys. I told you I would get Allie on.
Shout out, Melanie.
So thank you, Allie, for making it happy. And
Of course.
yeah, thank you very much. We're really appreciative of you taking your time. We know that you're very busy, and if you can just leave all of our viewers with a great message, we can end on that note. That would be great.
For sure. Well, I want to say thank you guys for all that you're doing for this sport of futsal. I think that bringing awareness to it and just having a place for kids to see it and learn about it and just be able to play it. I think that's awesome that you guys are doing that, and I really admire that. But just lastly, I think that if you aren't in futsal or you don't even know what that is, follow Via Futsal. And you can even watch my little video that I did with the USM national team about how I first got into it. Very first time I was allowed to play. You guys posted it, right? I think.
Yeah. That's
La Blanquita.
Yeah, that's where I got my name, La Blanquita. And I think that just if you're young and you're dreaming of playing for the U.S. Women's National Team day or professionally one day, then I think that you need to work harder than anyone else, because there's someone else that wants it just as bad as you. So think, how can you do more than what they're doing? That's something that I'm constant reminder of even now at my age and where I'm at. And I think that no matter what happens, if you fail, if you get told you're not good enough or something, that's never the end of the world, and you're really in control of the player that you want to be one day. So you're in control of your actions, and I think that I hope that you guys, if you haven't played futsal, to start playing and tell me how much fun it is, because it's so much fun, and I've learned so much and developed so much as a player. So I love talking about futsal, and I would come on here all the time to talk about it. Maybe you should interview Batsy next time.
Yeah, maybe we could get him on.
I'm just kidding. Or maybe me and Batsy could do a 1v1 game and see what's up and stream it.
Yeah, you
just
should.
Kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, and I think that I just appreciate you guys. So thank you so much. And yeah, never give up. Prove everyone wrong. That's kind of my my motto.
That's what's up, Allie. Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be in touch and see you soon.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye,
Bye,
Gabby. Bye, guys. Thanks for everyone that's
Guys.
joining.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, stay safe.
Bye. You stay safe.
So we have it, guys. Big on Instagram. Please do. So much to digest. It's just amazing of what she's been able to do, and very humbling that, you know, she's saying that she loves playing with us and things that were good for the community. It's just awesome.
Yeah. So just make sure you guys you know, take everything in and really appreciate her words, because you know she's been through it all. You know, she's been at the bottom, she's been at the top. So, you know, she did everything she could to get to where she's at, and she deserves to be to where she's at, and she deserves a lot more. So yeah, take in her words, because she knows what she's talking about.
And guys, right now, quick shout out to all the countries that were there. I saw France, Spain, Argentina on. Okay, guys, thank you guys for following us. We're just a small fish in a big pond. Try to make a difference, and little by little.
Yeah, little by little. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this segment, and we're gonna continue to bring you more, and continue to, you know, spread the love of futsal and try to make it, you know, an impact on the game.
Yeah, and again, thank you guys very much for those of you that were watching. Again, please share our account with as many people as you can, because we can only do but so much. If you guys share it and you guys share our posts and tag us, we're just going to grow as big as we can. So please, please, please share it, tag us, comment, DM, let us know what you guys want, and we'll try to do our best.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you soon.
Monday,
Peace. Oh, yes.
Project Soul.
Monday.
Monday, Project Soul is day one of Project Soul. So please do not forget. Check out our Instagram. Check out our stories and our posts. We
Yes.
start on Monday.
Yes, sir. See you guys on Monday.
Bye, guys.